If I were the president, I would inform the threatening country, in this case Iran, that if you do anything to harm this person, we are going to blow your largest cities and the country itself to smithereens. Our enemies are desperate to prevent Donald Trump from returning to the White House because they know I will make America great again. They don't want that.
House Oversight Committee Chair and Congressman James Comer joins us now. Congressman, Mr. Trump just came out with a very blunt and direct threat. Do you agree with making a threat of that nature?
Well, I would need to know a little bit more about what the government has been able to discover with respect to Iran. I wasn't privy to what Senator Lindsey Graham was, but I'll say this. I don't blame Donald Trump for not trusting the Department of Justice or FBI. They have done nothing but weaponize their agencies to try to take him out of the presidential race for the past 3 years. So I have no confidence that our government is truly taking this seriously. I have no confidence that they're being transparent with the American people about the level of threat. I would stop short of making threats of war or anything like that. That's kind of what happened with Afghanistan. That's how George W. Bush got us involved in Afghanistan. But I think that we need to have a tougher position against Iran, and we had that during the Trump administration. Now we have a weak president in Joe Biden, and that's where we are today.
Your committee has released a report saying the Biden-Harris administration is suffocating the American dream. Regulations are the problem. Congressman, has there been a surge in regulations under Biden?
It's been unbelievable, sir. It's more than I would have thought. We put a lot of time and research into this report, into this investigation. We found that under the Biden-Harris administration, they have added $1.7 trillion of regulations onto our fragile economy. Under the Trump administration, there was a concerted effort to try to reduce regulations. But under Biden-Harris, they have allowed the bureaucratic beast to roam free at their own leisure into every industry of choice. And what's happened is, in addition to excessive spending that's created inflation, we found that the $1.7 trillion in regulatory expenses has also contributed significantly to inflation. And that's something that a lot of people don't talk about or don't realize, and I never really thought about it. But the regulatory burden has made a significant contribution to inflation. That's why when people go to the grocery store and try to pay rent and health care and everything else, that they're having to pay so much more than they did just a few months ago and 3 years ago. It's because of burdensome, unnecessary regulations by the Biden-Harris administration.
$1.7 trillion worth of red ink and red tape, I should say. Congressman, thanks for joining us. I know we'll see you again real soon. Thank you, sir.